Hi guys, thanks for joining me. So today I'm doing a collab with one of my favourite American YouTubers, and that's Little Miss Nat. Little Miss Nat got in touch with me a while back on a video when I spoke about certain words that I say all the time. So for me it's the word so, and I think I pointed it out in a video that it was really doing my head in. I was always saying so. So Little Miss Nat got in touch with me and she said, how about we do a collab? So this is a strictly adults only collab. It's over 18s in the UK, and if you are in America, it might be over 21. But this collab is a drinking game collab. Every time we say the word so, we have to take a sip. Now, I'm aware that my drink looks very, very cloudy in my massive gin glass, but I have just topped it up with this lovely Fentimans Oriental Yuzu tonic. So it's natural botanical tonic water with yuzu and herbal extracts. And I'm drinking it with a Whiteley Nail, which is a handcrafted gin, and it's a Parma Violet gin. And I've just got some ice cubes in it. So here we go. Trying to avoid the word because I'm getting ready to go out and meet some friends, but that gin is good. And I'm really conscious not to say the word, but anyway, I will try and do this. Get ready with me. I'm particularly spotty as well at the moment, which isn't great. I'm just going to dump down. I'm not going anywhere special, so I'm not going to be doing any fancy schmancy makeup looks, I'm afraid to say. I'm just going to be putting my regular makeup on. I am going to be using this Essence Prime Studio. It's moisturising coconut water. It's been in the bottom of my makeup bag, but I'm just going to put that on before I put on my my tinted moisturiser. The tinted moisturiser is actually, it's a 24-hour moisturiser by Nivea. I bought it on offer when it was on offer in Boots, 2 for a £5. I actually usually use the BB cream and was mistakenly kind of thought this was a BB cream. It's similar. I don't like using a heavy tinted moisturiser or heavy foundation. I almost forgot, I'm also doing this collab with Museum Girl 135. Now, Lisa's subscription box addict was supposed to be joining us. Today I'm just going to rub this into my hands and then rub it onto my face. I'm not going to bother with a brush. Lisa was supposed to be joining us, however, her work is absolutely manic at this time of year, and she's had a lot of sickness, so she's had to go. Cheers. She has had to go into work to cover and just didn't have the time to do this. Anyways, moving on. I am going to use my Karl Lagerfeld and Model Co. Eyebrow brush. It needs a sharpen, but I will sharpen it probably later. I'm not going to sharpen it now. And as always, I've got the tatty makeup brush that fits in my makeup bag. I've got a really pretty makeup mirror. Did I say makeup brush? Makeup mirror. But it's just never... I just always forget to bring it down when I'm doing anything. So... Did you hear that? Gin is so nice, the Parma Violet gin. And that yuzu tonic. I really do like the Fentimans tonic. Now, I don't drink a lot, certainly not. I'm on quite a lot of medication, and I know a lot of them are safe to drink on, but I just don't like to do it. And it's just to really let you know that this video isn't, we're not encouraging drinking or drinking games, it's just a little bit of fun. And yeah, initially I think I did say shots, and I thought I'd be dead doing shots. And yeah, I still want to be able to go out and meet my friends. And I must replace this squeaky chair. Are you all organised for Christmas, guys? I'm nearly there. We're dropping off presents tonight. And I might have a few drinks when I'm out meeting friends. Which is why I thought this wouldn't actually be a bad time to film this. I won't be driving or anything, so I'm just glad I didn't do shots. I won't be driving or anything, so it's not an issue. I really hope I don't have to fill that up with something else. I don't have any more tonic. I was so ill prepared. I might have to drink like straight vodka or something. That might get messy. I do have actually a lot of fizzy juice, fizzy pop or soda, or in Glasgow, a lot of folk call it fizzy juice ginger, and I don't think it's anything to do with iron brew. They just say ginger. My dad's side of the family is from West Coast. Well, so is my mum. My mum's from West Coast as well, but she's from further up, further north. And my dad is from a wee place called Paisley, or is it Renfrewshire? Is that where Paisley is? He's from there. But I always like to tease him and tell him, you know, he's lived in Edinburgh longer, so he's now an Edinburgher. Doesn't go down that well. It's quite funny though, because the minute he gets into Glasgow, the accent gets stronger. But I've got a friend at work who's Irish, and she's lovely. She's got a gorgeous Irish accent. But over in Scotland, we all think she sounds Irish. But when she goes home, they think she kind of sounds a bit more Scottish than Irish. So she's obviously picked up. Cheers. A lot of our words and expressions, but she's such a lovely, lovely person. Such a genuine person as well. And actually, I was off work a few years ago, and she just came up one day. I had a really tough meeting, and I was actually in the office, in one of the rooms, just in tears, and she just came up and gave me the biggest hug and just held me for about 10 minutes because I was inconsolable. You know, it was really bad coming back to work after being off sick for 6 months, and there's mental health problems, anxiety, depression, and she was just the best, and I'll never forget that day. You know how some people come to you your age when you wouldn't normally expect it to be them. She's a lovely, genuine person, but she was the first one in there, and now I kind of see her in a completely different light. I just see how lovely and caring she is. Yeah, lovely girl, lovely woman. She's been so lucky recently to have a wee gorgeous boy. Got a lovely Irish name, Connor. Now, it makes me laugh. My son's pal is called Conor McGregor, the same as the, if you know anything about the UFC, the mixed martial arts world, that's the name of a famous fighter, Conor McGregor. So I was posting Conor's card, and I was chatting to Sandra, and she was like, Conor McGregor, and I was like, oh, different one. I think he kind of gets a lot of abuse sometimes on Instagram, but I think the other, not the real, the other Conor McGregor might be the real or the notorious or something. He's got a different handle, but it does make me laugh. I think he gets more pelters than he does get anything else. Pelters is kind of abuse, if you don't use that word. Yeah, he gets like more kind of abusive comments from Conor McGregor's fans than anything else. But that's my son's flatmate. He really helped me when I first set up YouTube, and helped me with put my videos in the right place, and helped me set up playlists. And the other night he messaged me and he was like, just in case you get a Google alert, I'm sorting through your playlist, which I thought was really sweet. He's such a nice boy, man. He's like 25. But I've told Connor that when he leaves, when he finishes university, he's to keep in touch with me, because I probably message Connor at least every other day, if not every day. Him and Stephen, set them up as a WhatsApp group, because I know that if Stephen doesn't respond to me, Connor will. But he's a lovely guy. And sometimes you're just lucky to meet people in life. You know, he's Stephen's friend, but he's such a nice guy. Sometimes I think you're just lucky in life to meet people, you know, people that you really like and you really gel with. I'm always sending them terrible memes. I think they're funny. Oh, that's lovely. So I'm using the Caramel Melange by Zoeva. I was really lucky to be sent one of these palettes by my good pal, Joe Smith. And then there's a YouTuber, and her name escapes me. She's got a big channel. Oh, what's her name? Soon to be Wilson, but I don't know if she's changed her channel name. And she was selling it on there, like it hadn't been touched or barely touched. So, cheers. I got in touch with her to say I'd be interested in buying it, but it is such a lovely palette. I really like it. But I thought I would dig it out for this. I was going to use my Primark one. As I said, I'm not actually going anywhere. I'm going round to drop off presents at friends and then to the supermarket, so I'm not going to be doing anything too fabulous. Can't wait to see what Angela and Nat create, the look they create. I'm sure Angela told me she was doing shots. I was like, you mad woman. And I think Nat might be drinking rum. Is it rum? If you don't follow their channels, please kind of pop over. I'll leave the link in my description, which is down there. And you can pop over. I'll pop the videos, their videos, in my description bar. They might not all go up at the same time. I think Angela was having trouble editing, and she was having to have a look at it after work. So I've just thrown in a darker colour there. So I've just been playing around with the Universal Delight, the Finish Essential, and the Edible Gem. So that's those colours there. So that one, and then that one. And I am going to hopefully get myself a ring light in the new year. Because although I've got good light in the kitchen, I kind of think that under my eyes and everything would benefit. I'm just getting the light from the mirror. Would benefit from you being able to see kind of the colours and things. So that Edible Gem was quite dark, and I've just avoided saying the word. And I will. I'm just kind of rubbing it in here. I was chatting away to Being Bryony. If you don't follow her channel, pop over. Her channel is massively growing. She's been so successful. Bryony used to be a subscriber, but I think she always had it in mind to start her channel. So, cheers. She used to chat away to us and say that, you know, she was going to start her channel. And when she did, it's just grown and grown and grown. And the views that she's getting on her videos are amazing. She sent me a friend mail one time, which was fantastic. And then at that point, I didn't have an Aldi. And there was things that she had told me about. And I sent her some, I didn't send her money. She went round Aldi and she said, I've got all this stuff. And then I sent her the money. And I don't even think she took postage into account. She's such a nice person. And then she sent it to me. And oh, I'm just hooked on the Aldi stuff now. It's brilliant. Lacura, it's called. And they do lots of dupes as well. I don't know why. I've just moved on to my lipstick. So I am using Buster, the Lottie London Slay All Day lipstick. Today I've put on the Cantu Curl Cream. I can't blow dry my hair because it just goes frizzy. Even with a diffuser, although my pal Jo, the lovely Jo Smith, was telling me that she sent me details of one that she had used because she's kind of got similar hair. So I think, cheers guys. I think I might try that, pick that up in the new year. I'm trying really hard not to use the word, and in my head before I speak I can hear the word, but when I prattle off into conversation it's just beyond me. I was going to say it again. I am going to use my Incredible Jelly Slot because the Lottie London, the Slay All Day lipstick is gorgeous, but it's matte. It's not really drying, but it does dry down matte. But I like to top it up with this just to give my lips a bit more, to make them feel like it's more of a lipstick than a matte lipstick, so it feels nicer. Cheers. I'm going to have to hurry up, otherwise I'm going to have to open something else. The purpose of this was not to get steaming drunk or anything, it was just to have a little bit of fun, you know. Oh, something hot kind of hit the back of my throat. I wonder if that was a yuzu. It felt like ginger. Yeah. The purpose of this was just to have a little laugh and just to make us realise how much we said the word. I think, I'm going to have to say it, I think Angela's might be so. Cheers. And I think Little Miss Nat's might be like y'all and dang, and she might have a few more words up her sleeve. I'm going to be finishing this before I've done this, honestly. I am almost done with Christmas. I can't believe it's next week, honestly. I'm like shocked and appalled. I have met with a few friends already. I'm passed on their presents, so cheers. That's that out the way. I love all the food that kind of surrounds Christmas as well. It's my favourite part of it. Meeting up with family and friends. Well, not so much friends. A lot of people you kind of don't see over the Christmas period, but I am seeing my friend Heather tomorrow. Hi Heather, and Aaron if you're watching. Aaron's a wee boy and he's gorgeous. He's just so lovely. He thinks I'm this kind of like, he thinks I'm famous because he sees me on his telly, so I think that is so cute. I am meeting Heather and Aaron tomorrow. It was supposed to just be Heather, and usually we go on a bit of an alcoholic lunch in a kind of early evening, but this year we've decided to be more civilised, and we're actually going to a fantastic Edinburgh institution called Mimi's for an afternoon tea. So it's at, cheers. It is absolutely gorgeous. The dog's in the kitchen with me and he wants out. The other day there, he decided my son and his girlfriend had food in the room the night before, and I really nearly said the word there, and he decided to break into the room because the door was closed, and he stole a packet of crisps and he ate. Are you going out then? On you go. Good lads. Up us three. Always trying to make things so difficult. Go. Go, 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 go. Good boy. Yeah, he broke into Brandon's room and ate a packet of crisps. And when Brandon got home from work, he was like, "Mum!" So, cheers. Brandon leaves his hairbrush on his bed and he chewed it up into 100 million little bits. And Brandon was not impressed. And then later on that night, so at the top of our hall, we've got the two, you come up the stairs and you've got the 2 bedrooms go to the right of you. And then there's not a corridor or anything, it's just a little bit of space, and then you've got the other 2 bedrooms. And as I was going to bed, I spotted a bag of munchies. So it also, cheers. I am done. He also stole the munchies. And then the day after, Brandon took me to Tesco and picked up some bits and pieces. We come back and discovered that he had chewed up a second hairbrush. I'm really going to have to edit my words now because I will be breaking into the I'll be either breaking into a bottle of Prosecco, which I do have on hand, or I'll be finishing the rest of this bottle of gin. It's 2 measures in the gin, and it's 43% alcohol, so it's very strong. So yeah, there's 2.2 UK units in here. So I didn't put the whole thing in, otherwise, yeah, it would have overpowered the amount of tonic I had. And as I say, I am a total lightweight when it comes to drinking. Probably need to go for a nap. Okay, before I say the word again, that's me done. I am gonna pack up all my stuff and get ready to drop those presents off, and I hope you enjoy your Friday evening. I certainly recommend the Parma Violet Gin, and don't drink and drive, don't drink and gamble, don't drink and order online. I've discovered that's quite a bad thing to do. Always drink sensibly, and never binge drink. And as I say, go over and see what Angela and Nat have done with their videos. I really kind of enjoyed doing something a wee bit different, and I've never done an over 18s adult collab before. It makes it sound a wee bit riskier than I think it actually is, but we were not condoning being silly with drink. You know, that was 1 glass, it was 1 measure, you know. I had initially said let's do shots, but I would be absolutely steaming if I did shots. So anyway, oh dearie me, do I have to? Can you let me off that one? I'll speak to you soon, guys. Bye.